Yes, okay, there we go. Okay, welcome everyone to a little review. Actually, this is the first time ever doing a card review, so that's actually pretty exciting. I'm here with Skitzo. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, so let's start with actually every class. We're also here on Hearthbond, which is really easy to do, so we can see literally every card. So, alright, so let's start with Hadronox. 9 mana, 3/7, Death Rattle, summon your taunt minions that die this game. I find it actually pretty interesting card, and certainly with the Lich King, which is also a taunt, so...
Absolutely. It's also what Keebler recognized in the stream.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, turn 8, freaking Lich King. It's probably going to die, and then turn 9 you play the Hadronox, and when it dies, hey, there's Lich King again. Woohoo!
Exactly, and not only that, but also with the Spreading Plague, which gives you Summon a Y5 Scared with Taunt, and then with the Strong Hill Scavenger. I find that actually extremely strong combo.
Yeah, Druid's going to be a lot more of a taunt class. Looking at this, it's going to get it from Warrior.
But is it going to work? That's the big question, because I have my doubts, though.
I had a doubt with the meta game, because if you see what's popular right now, Quest Mage, for example, Quest Mage doesn't bother about taunt minions. It's like, fine, delay the game, give me more time to actually pull my combo off and kill you.
Exactly. And I also think the Black Knight is going to see play again, because of
Absolutely.
Because that is also one of my favorite classic cards like ever. Because also of the Warrior with the quest for taunts, and now the Druid. Man, this is going to be a hell for the taunt players, like big time.
Yeah, the Black Knight obviously has an uprising. I think also because of the Stonehill Defender already in the last set, and now
True.
this.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do we think of Hadronox? Is it okay, doable, or...
It's fun for the flavor decks, but I don't see it coming back in competitive. Purely based because it's a 9 mana 3/7. You don't want to spend that much mana on something like this that doesn't do anything when you play it. It only does something when it dies.
True.
So if it would be a battle cry, it would be a lot better.
Yeah, that would actually be, I think, too much of OP. But that would actually make it a lot better.
It's a 3/7.
True. Okay, I'm gonna say for, like, out of 5 stars, I'm gonna give it a 2.
Yeah, I could agree on that one.
Like, if it's a really awesome situation where you can play this and it dies, like they also said on the stream, you can naturalize it, which makes it a lot better.
Yeah, if you kill it yourself. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but yeah, for the perfect situation, it's probably like 4 stars out of 5, but for reality, it's like a 2. So
I don't think it will make the meta game. The competitive scene, no.
Nah, not even. Alright, next up, Malfurion the Pestilent.
I really love this card.
I love it. Even it activates with Vandrel Staghelm, so you don't have to choose. You can like get 4 minions, like we saw.
Exactly. Yeah, Vandrel is going to be completely powerful in this deck, in Druid.
Yeah, also with like the Druid of the Swarm, we see like a little bit down there. So we can get like, what, a 2/7 Poisonous Taunt.
Yeah, for 2 mana.
That's bullcrap.
I already figured that much. Yeah, yeah. And if you recognize also that Malfurion's hero power.
Yep, with the free attack or free armor, which is really powerful.
Why not both?
Exactly. So that's. I think this card.
Vandrel is going to be a high target for your enemy. As soon as you play Vandrel as a druid, right now, looking at this card, they want to get rid of it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking Malfurion the Pestilent with the battle cry for the choose one is pretty powerful, and also with the hero power. So I'm gonna say 4 out of 5.
I will give it 4 out of 5 because I see probably a deck coming up with this. And also with the Sunfury Protector, with the Defender of Argus. I mean, if you use your hero power for if you use the Defender of Argus when you put down 2 poisonous, the Sunfury Protector, I mean, you have 2 poison scabs which you can get taunt.
Exactly.
Which is quite strong. Poisonous taunt. as we said with the Druid of the Swarm, it's just completely powerful combination.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, okay, 4 out of 5, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, now this is my favorite of all time, Ultimate Infestation.
5 by 5.
And like it says on the card, 5 out of 5 for this card. I'm already completely in love with this card.
As soon as I saw this card, I already discussed with somebody else about it. I see a turn 4 Bright-Eyed Scout coming up.
Oh,
The Bright-Eyed Scout, and then if you draw this, that's 5 damage, 5 cards, 5 armor, 5 cards. Cool.
oh my god, yeah, of course, the Bright-Eyed Scout is also going to be a big play this time.
Yeah, Bright-Eyed Scout is completely getting a buff from all of this.
Yeah, certainly, like with, we're gonna get to that, but Mage, that's going to be crazy.
Absolutely, yeah. All these incredible, well, cost high Dead Knights. Bright-Eyed Scout is going to help a lot with that.
Yeah, certainly with Gul'dan, by the way.
Yeah, Gul'dan is sick.
But yeah, for Ultimate Infestation, deal 5 damage, so it's already like a Firelands Portal, and with a 5/5 Ghoul, so it actually is a 5 Firelands Portal, but then you get also 5 cards and 5 armor for only 3 mana. That's insanity.
It's an incredible powerhouse card, I agree.
I think it's actually like more legendary spell like than an epic.
Yeah, it is quite strong, and if you look at how Druid will build his board, it will take some time. You have enough time to get to the 10 mana.
Yeah. Certainly with Innervate, by the way, as well, so that's only already a turn 6.
And let's hope that you don't come across mages with freaking counter spells and stuff. Or mana bind.
Yeah, that's going to be a big place also.
I really hope some decks will come up from the set that will actually compete with Mage, because Mage from the last set is just too powerful.
Yeah, but there's also going to be the powerful this set as well, like even more powerful.
Yeah, Elemental Mage, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Alright, so 5 stars already done.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Alright, Fate Spinner. 5 mana, 5/3, choose a Death Rattle secretly, deal 3 damage to all minions or give them +2/+2.
Power of this card is in the secret.
Yeah. But, you know, actually you would already know it, but if you like the whole board is full, like on your opponent's side and your side, then it's a real secret. If it's like only your side, of course you're gonna give them +2/+2. How would you not?
That's a little bit of the tech about this card, in my opinion, because when you play it, you can't predict what's going to happen a few turns later or the next turn, what your opponent's going to do. For example, let's say you have a board with some creatures and you want to buff them. You can play this Fate Spinner, but you can then in secret take the 3 damage to all minions, because your opponent might think that you'll take the +2/+2, so he will eliminate the rest of your board before he takes down the Fate Spinner.
Yeah, true. That's all what I've also been thinking about. So yeah, it's a real clusterfuck.
The strength is in the secret part, because your opponent has to play around what you might have picked.
True.
So it's a little psychological battle between you and your opponent. What have you picked?
And it's also like how have you played this whole game? Have you played honest, or are you just bluffing completely like all the time? So
I think the only solid situation you can have with Fate Spinner is if you have creatures next to it that with Death Rattle make creatures. So if you have board wipe, you'll get buffed creatures back from Death Rattles.
True.
Hello, Nazoth.
yeah, big time. Alright, so I'm gonna say I'm actually struggling between 2 or 3 stars actually.
I'm liking this one a lot. I'll give it 4 stars.
Okay.
I would definitely play this one because it's 5 mana, it's 5 attack, and it has a Death Rattle board wipe for turn 5, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, alright. So, yeah, okay.
But it depends on the situation. But it's just the versatility you have with this card. You have a choice between 2 of them, and it's a secret. Most Druid cards, you pick one and your opponent knows what it is because you picked one. In this case, you picked one and he doesn't know what it is yet. Really love the mechanic.
I'm like a player that's gonna play every card. I'm also gonna play the Face Spinner, but in my eyes, I'm just gonna give it 3 stars.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, Spitting Plague. Summon a 1/5 Scarab with Taunt. If your opponent has more minions, cast this again. So, you need to be careful, like with on the stream we saw yesterday. If you have 3 minions and your opponent has 4, it will just summon 1 Scarab, so...
I can tell you right now I'm going to give it 1 star, because the situation where you get value of this for 5 mana, no, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not. I'm also very much doubting this card. However, like I said, with the Strong Shell Scavenger, it is going to be pretty powerful. Like, let's say 7 times 3/7. Of course, that's never going to happen, but that's a big value, though. But yeah, also for me, it's going to be like a 1 star. Like, definitely.
Yeah, of course. When you combo with all the cards could look incredible, but on its own, Spreading Plague.
No.
If you have a disadvantage, like a difference between your board and the enemies from 3, then yeah, it could have some value. But when is that going to happen?
No, not. So yeah, 1 star for me as well.
Well, I don't think it suits in any constructed deck at the moment.
No. So moving on. Strong Shell Scavenger, 4 mana, 2/3. Battle Guard, give you taunt minions +2/+2. Okay, so
Bolster has got a body.
with like the Druid of the Swarm and the Crypt Lord, it's going to be a nice card.
For a taunt deck, it's going to be a good card. Yes.
Yeah. But on its own, a 2/3 body.
It's a situational card.
Yeah, big time.
Let's just agree on that. It's
Yeah.
a situational card. If you don't have any taunt creatures on the board, for example, you're playing against a very aggressive warrior, a control warrior,
Yeah.
it's just a dead card. It's a 4 mana 2/3 that does nothing.
It's almost like the Bolster Warrior card. Only this time you have a body and twice 2 more mana as well. So
Yeah. For 2 mana extra, you make it a 2/3 body.
yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit better than Bolster, but as you can see, Bolster hasn't made play as well, so...
True, but I was just thinking about like the Quest Warrior. I was actually like thinking about making a deck with Bolster, so I'm like, it could see play, you know, it's possible.
The only way I could see this making play is in Quest Warrior. Oh no, not Quest Warrior. If you play the Druid deck with the 1/3, 1/4 Stonehill Defender on turn 3, and then this one on turn 4, you have a 3/5 taunt, which is basically the shield mata.
Yeah, that's big time. That's big, and you also got another taunt. So,
yeah, so you could curve.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna give it 2 stars.
Yeah, 2 stars seems fair.
Yeah. All right, Druid of Storm, 2 mana, 1/2. Choose 1, transform into 2 1/2 with poisonous, or a 1/5 with taunt.
Liking this card because it's 2 mana.
Yeah. Yeah, not only that, but also it has poisonous or taunt, so it's also again situational.
Yeah, but still, it's 2 mana. It's not that expensive. They get either a 1/2 poisonous, which they have to deal with, otherwise it will trade with a creature, no matter what it is.
This
or
is also
2 mana 1/5 taunt, so you can play it to make delay.
This is also a great thing for against priest, against the Northshire Cleric. So if you have this already on turn 1, say you coin this one out, then the Northshire Cleric is dead anyway.
Yeah, or they have to kill your thing with a Holy Smite, or they have to Poison of Madness it.
Or Shadow of Pain.
Right.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a creature they have to deal with early game, because it's just an annoying critter to get on the board, and so it's either going to catch removal or they're going to trade into it.
Yeah.
You always get value of it.
Anyway, yeah, you're gonna get big time value of it. So I'm gonna give this 3.5.
I'll stick to 3.
Okay. Yeah, 3 seems fair. Yeah. Okay, 3 stars. Getting there. Alright, 5 mana Web Weave, summon 2 1/2 poisonous spiders. So Ben Brode said they started it with this at 4 and it became way too powerful. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, me too actually. So
5 is a nice cost.
yeah, pretty much also for 2 times poisonous things. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. Can you imagine with the Menagerie Warden, then you have like 3 poison spiders?
Yeah. But you have to take into account everything that's poisonous, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
If your enemy plays something that has poisonous, you want to get rid of it, because it's an insured trade.
Yep.
And trading is so strong in Hearthstone. You always want to get rid of your opponent's creatures off his board.
True.
Unless you're playing Quest Maze, then you just freeze it, but you always want to deal with it, and poisons is just so powerful.
That's way too powerful. Like, I already went to the America server. Like, I started new again. I played almost Emperor Cobra, like almost in any deck, and they got rid of it immediately. Like, no matter how. So I was like,
get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is going to be a great card. Actually, I'm probably going to put this in most of my decks. Actually, yeah,
You
most
could.
of them. Yeah. So.
Like, you could compare this with, for 5 mana you can have one strong big creature, or you have 2 traders. Because you're not going to kill your enemy with poison spider, it's just trading your opponent's board for 2 spiders.
Yeah.
You want to do it.
So let's just say a little example is Lost in the Jungle, which gives you 2 silver recruits.
Mhm.
But only for 4 mana, they have 1 more life, and they have poisonous. So that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rate this 3.
3.5 for me.
Okay. Then Crypt Lord. So 3 mana 1/6 taunt after you summon a minion, gain +1 health. This would actually have been too OP in a priest deck, by the way.
You think so?
For Inner Fire, yeah.
Oh yeah, with Inner Fire, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Druid what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So for Druid, I'm not sure. It's still 1 attack, so
I think it's underpowered because of the 1 attack. If it was 2/6 for 3 mana, it would be a little bit too strong.
yeah.
Because it's 3 mana, you have to take that into account. 3 mana isn't that much. And it's a 1/6 taunt.
I would rather have if the Crypt Lord had like let's say 3 lives maybe. Yeah, 4 seems too powerful, but instead it gains attack. I would love that more than just only lives. I don't see the use of it actually.
I don't. I still rate it like 1.5 stars. It's not an incredible powerful card.
Yeah.
And yeah, after you summon a minion, gain +1 health. It's not like you're grinding minions. And if you do, it's 1 power. Eh.
The only thing I can see like it's pretty good. It's against Pirate Warrior. That's the only thing I see.
Absolutely.
But furthermore, nah, not at all.
Yeah, the only other thing you would have to play the cards that swap attack and defense.
Yeah.
And I thought in the metagame, in neutral creatures you have 2 of them, right? The 2 mana 2/2 and the 4 mana 4/4 that does it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way I can think of that would make Crypt Lord an actual decent card.
Yeah.
You can swap if you play 1 creature on turn 4, for example, the 4/4. You have this thing on in turn 3, so it's a 1/7 that will turn 7/1. You can attack for 7 with it.
Yeah, true.
It's the only situation I can think of that this card will be good in.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah. For the rest, no.
By the way, I just thinking about myself. If you're like into Wild and you have Spreading Plague and you have Confuse, holy crap.
Yeah. That confuses a priest card.
Yeah,
And Spreading Plague
true.
is a druid card.
Well, yeah, Thought Steal and a lot of other stuff you can like get cards. So yeah,
Yeah, if priest can get his hands on a lot of druid cards like this, yeah, that would be completely powerful.
yeah. All right, so yeah, 1 star for me.
I'll give 1 star. I'm not impressed.
Not me neither. All right, so we have 3 mana Gnash, give your hero +3 attack this turn, and gain 3 armor. It's just like Bite,
But
that,
only 2 mana is more for +1 attack and +1 armor.
yeah,
So
except
basically, you have a bite with your hero power in
Yeah.
1 card.
I don't think it's going to see play. I would rather use Bite for 4 mana, 4 attack, and 4 armor. So I don't know. I think this card is actually pretty hard to do. It's basically like you said, the hero power if you use your Death Knight. So
Now I was thinking about the 1 mana card, the 2 attack, 2 armor.
what was it again? It doesn't matter, but I know what you mean. Yeah. So yeah, okay. You could also do that. But you could also make like a face Druid. Like
Absolutely.
like get the 1 mana 2/2, like get Bite and get Ganache. That's actually pretty good. So then you already have like 9 attack. And you can use your hero power as well, by the way, because that is exactly 10 mana.
You're talking about a pretty uncommon situation there.
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to do. I'd see this actually more in a fun deck than in a real like constructed meta deck.
By the way, the card we were talking about was Claw.
I was actually thinking about Claw, but I thought, nah, that's way too easy. Oh, but so it is.
It's Claw with the hero power. That's it. It's a Claw with the hero power in one card. I really like the 3 mana for 3 attack, 3 armor.
Yeah.
Compared to, for example, Bash from the Warriors.
Yeah, true.
That's 3 mana for 3 damage and 3 armor.
But
this one's a little bit worse.
yeah, not only that, but also with it's called Feral Rage, isn't it? The 3 mana that gives you 4 attack or 8 armor. I believe so. That's right. Yeah. So
I think it is.
So actually, I would rather have the Feral Rage one where I could get more 5 armor or even 1 more attack. Of course, it's choose, but it's still more.
Yeah, Feral Rage will be picked over this one.
Yeah. So
because it's 3 mana, it's the early game. You don't mind because you want to get control over the board, and in the early game, Feral Rage is much better suited for it than Ganache.
Of course, Ganache you could use like for more attack on the minions to get more control, but Feral Rage is pure for more defense. So it's actually like how you build your deck. So
exactly.
I'm gonna give it 2 stars.
Yeah, 2 stars seems fair.
Yeah,
because they are just better cards.
So with all in all, Druid cards are going to be what 3.5 stars in total.
Yeah, there are some decent cards in there, some good cards and some bad cards. It's quite balanced.
So 3.5.
They got some powers. They got some powerhouse cards, so that's it.
Yeah, so for Druid overall, it's 3.5 stars. So that's actually pretty good.
I'm expecting Feral, the 3/5 dude, to home from gold. The choose one becomes choose both.
Oh, Federal Stecco. Yeah.
He will see play with Druids at this stage of the game.
A lot.